Stake, of course, in Narok about AFCON. But now, Beldin Odimba is one of the most recognizable female football coaches in the country, with an impressive resume that includes handling the national women's side Harambee Starlets. However, despite her rich resume, she missed out narrowly on the chance to guide the Starlets to what would have been a maiden World Cup appearance. And the soft-spoken tactician says she's not done just yet. Zita Jimoi caught up with her and filed this report.
Too many juggling duties is quite a task, but not for the soft-spoken Beldin Odimba, a football tactician and head coach of Kenyan senior women's football team, Harambee Starlets. Her ascendancy to the top, just like many of her peers, hasn't been smooth sailing. It has been a rugged, winding journey, but one of which is marked by patience, proper planning and hard working.
It gets a time when you have to cocoon yourself and understand what you want as a coach, and understand what football wants you to do, or what football expects you to do.
Beginning with age group and club football, Odimba has handled the under-12 team at a tender age of 14.
I played football. I coached as a young coach when I was playing for Maisa. You play for the under-14, you coach the under-12.
This marked the beginning of her coaching career. Quite literally, the coaching bug bit her, and she has never looked back. After her O-level education, she proceeded to pursue a diploma in journalism. But as fate would have it, she looked back to her number one love, coaching.
I studied journalism, and then after that I decided to sit behind computers for a very long time. And then one time I just got tired and said, hey, I want to go back to the pitch.
Kicking off her career at Kariobangi Sharks youth team and later FC Leopards youth side. I
coached the Kariobangi Sharks youth team. I coached the FC Leopard youth team while they were playing the regional league. Same to Kariobangi Sharks when they were playing from sub-county.
Today she juggles quite the task with seamless ease, the same way she will do with a football. Coaching Highway School team as a way of nurturing talent, as well as handling Police Bullets FC and the national team.
I only have two jobs: national team coach and Police Bullets coach. Highway Secondary School is a project. It's my baby. I'm not paid to coach the school. Of course, we have calendars, different calendars, and my plan is just to keep on pushing wherever I am. For the highway, I hope to dominate in the next 100 years, here in Nairobi especially. And with the Bullets, one match at a time. Yeah.
Taren Karuki and Humphrey Aroko, who are some of the Junior Stars luminaries, happens to be product of her baby project, Highway Secondary School.
One is Humphrey Aroko. I started coaching Aroko when he was 8 years old. He was playing in a team from Babadogo, and then he transferred and he came to Kariobangi Sharks. So the youth teams, we coach him through the ranks of the team until now he plays for the senior team, and he's only 17. So Taren Karaoke comes from Dandora. I was born in Dandora, so I knew him from the estate. And then he came to Highway. He was a very bright student, so he was called to the school. And he also played here for the school when I was still the coach. And I knew you could always see, even now you can see players who will go beyond secondary school games. Most of the players, you have some good players, but they never go through beyond the secondary school games.
And she admits Kenya has potential in football, having interacted with the raw talent firsthand.
Na urge coach wa development wasichoke, because how ndio roots ya football hapa Kenya. So they need to just keep on working, keep on building talents. Saizi, there's something called FIFA Connect. and you are allowed to register a team and your players in the FIFA Connect.
Beltin's star particularly shone brightest in June 2023 when she was appointed as the Junior Starlets head coach, and in July in the same year, she was confirmed as the Police Bullets head coach after the CAF club licensing regulations took effect. 2023 seems to be a particularly good year for her, as she was also appointed as the first female head coach to handle the national women's team, Harambee Starlets.
It's always a pleasure to wear the badge and push the team on behalf of 50 million Kenyans.
Earning the moniker, the queen of multitasking, as she juggles between the roles.
The Federation and Kenyans had that faith with a woman coach. It doesn't happen even in other African countries or in European countries. Not all countries believe that women can do it. I'm happy that the other day FKF president and the CS were talking about making sure that women Premier League matches will also be aired. So if it comes to fruition, then it will be a good thing for the growth of women football.
What else do you have apart from cabinet secretary?
Her boss at Highway Secondary School principal Irungu Ndwati talks glowingly of her.
We didn't start with Coach Beldin here. We started way back when I was in Kangema High School, and we started developing a team. The reason we work together is because we have the same philosophies. It is not about winning, it's about developing this child, and she develops them like a mother does.
Hailing her contribution in Kenyan football.
I watched the players that Coach Beldin has developed from way back when they were under 8 and going all the way, and I have seen the work that she has done. So our philosophies agree, and therefore we work towards developing the children.
And what is more inspiring about her story is that she is writing a playbook for gender stereotypes in football and demonstrating she is the mastermind at multitasking, just as she is at strategizing the beautiful game. Reporting for Sporty Monday, Citizen TV, I am Zita Jimoi.
Zita Jimoi, high five.
High five.
Fantastic stuff there.
Thank you, thank you.
Maybe a comment on that is here. There has been a question, Beldin has hands full, but from that story we see, she knows her stuff.
Yes, she knows, and also kudos to the managers who understand the kind of coaches we have and who can get the best out of it. You listen to Chief Principal Bwana Irungu of Highway, and he says that he has followed the kind of development the coach has been giving to some of the top players, and therefore that's why they have her in a setup in the school. Top players, you know, the likes of Tyrone coming from there. But essentially, people have been talking about the workload that she has. We cannot say that for sure it's not a tough task to have many teams that are go. 2 national teams, a club that is playing in the Premier League, and also such an academy. So it's also arguable that maybe she's working very well with other coaches that are supporting her in those teams. But, you know, at the end of the day, the responsibility of how the team performs, you know, is taken by the head coach. That's why it is quite a task for her. But a good coach she is. We need to congratulate her. She is the first female coach in Kenya, you know, to go to the level of a CAF A, which is not a small achievement.
And other than that, Tera, she's also a trained journalist.
Meaning that journalists are good. They can fit anywhere. And congratulations, Coach Beldin Odemba, what she did with the national teams, the women national team. And I even challenge her, go for the top job, Harambee Stars, yeah, because
that would be...
she's up to the task. And this is where now naweza sema mgala muwe, lakini haki yake mpe. Nick Mwendwa has really grown the women football, because were it not for a competitive women league and women football, we could not be talking of Beldin Odemba.
Well, shifting gears a little bit, much of football, but now